Okay. Next to this, we were discussing about what. So when you talk about this different AI trends, then we can just say that it is where we can have the creative or generative AI, or we can have the how this AI can be used in the ethics. It's the ethical AI that we're talking about. The you know third thing, we can have the sophisticated cyber security, or we can have the digital twinning. We can have this AI for personalization. We can have this AI for personalization. We can have this AI in the voice technology. And we can use this AI in the agriculture, or we can use this in the medicine. Yeah. So we had already discussed this chat GPT and all. That was the example of the, this creative or generative AI. Even you can use this AI for ethics or the regulation. And here, see, when AI has come into this market, when right now everyone is using the concept of the AI, they're trying to incorporate this AI into the daily life. So, whenever the new technology will come, there will have always the pros and cons of it. And here when I'm talking about the pros and cons of this AI, then that does not mean that AI is lagging somewhere. I'm talking this pros and cons of this AI in terms of the ethical issues. Yeah. The people have some fear about its misuse, such as whenever you'll be using this AI, you miss anyone can produce the fake videos. Yeah. Cyber crime can be, or cyber criminals can use this tools to commit fraud. They can use it to blackmail anyone. Yeah. They can use it to take some revenge. They can use it to do some extortion. So when it comes to this AI and ethics, the question also arises that regarding the boundary of the original and the content. So this AI sector expects users and customers to demand transparency, safety, and the responsible practices. And here you cannot say that this is the since, because these are the some issues where the AI can be misused. So my dear friends, when you are saying that the AI can be misused, it means AI don't have the problem. The problem is in our use. Yeah, the problem is in our mind. So we'll have to take care that this AI could not be used, or the AI cannot be misused. Okay. So just because of that, we just require some law. We just require some law that will somewhere stop stop us, rather I'll say, to do misuse of this AI. And what I think that, and what I personally believe that, like we know you have the cyber law, so that cyber law has become the general law pertaining to whatever crime or whatever vigilance is required on the internet, on the web. But there must be an AI law in India. What we can do, what we cannot do. Yeah. And, even in the other countries, there is the AI law. Yeah. There is the AI law. And why this AI law? It is just to regulate the AI, just to regulate the AI so that in the name of the AI, nobody can commit any kind of crime. So there's some act required, and that act should be pertaining to what is right and what is wrong, what can be done using the AI, and what you cannot do using AI. Okay, then we are talking about the sophisticated cybersecurity. So when we are talking about the sophisticated cybersecurity, it means somewhere. So when I'm talking about the sophisticated cybersecurity, so this is the another sad aspect of the AI where the hacker can use this. Yeah. So hacker can use it and it's featured to shorten the end-to-end life cycle of their attacks from a few weeks to just a day or just an hour. Okay. Yeah. So this is really a very one of the most fear aspects of the AI. And right now what is happening, all the industries, all the sectors are adopting the AI resources. They're creating the critical infrastructure in line with the AI, including the civil infrastructure that supplies the homes with the power and water, uh, that may also come under the threats of the hacking activity. So if you're maintaining, if you're managing the power grid using the AI, and if somebody has hacked it, then obviously he can play with this power. Not only this, everyone. Suppose a smaller or the less protected organization may always prone to vulnerable. Yeah, anyone can just hack their site. Anyone can just intrude into their system, and they can play with whatever they want to do. So whatever cyber threats are there, they can easily do with this AI if they are expert in the AI. Just like the data handling. Yeah. Not only this, they yeah. So rather, I'll say that instead of talking about the threats pertaining to this AI, what should be our concern, that how can we use this AI and how can we be somewhere alert uh, in terms of the security, so that AI cannot be misused while handling our data, or we should be able to deal with the vulnerability. Yeah, it means somewhere there should be an option for doing vulnerability management. Yeah, so it means how we can do that. There must be a mechanism. We can use the AI here just to do the survey of the network traffic, and we can identify the pattern suggesting about the criminal behavior by analyzing the data. Okay. Not only this, we can use this AI for the threat detection. So, through this predictive AI, which can project which of the thousand of the alert has the highest risk, and we should deal with them first. So in this way, we can work with the sophisticated cyber security. Yeah. Any question? So we have worked with this. Let's talk about the digital twinning. So when I'm talking about this digital twinning, this digital twinning is what? It's a digital replica. Yeah. It's a digital replica for of what? So let me talk about this digital twinning. So this digital twin is what? It's a digital replica of an object or the process in the physical world. So through AI, these industries can create the virtual models for the simulation. They can allow them to predict how or how a product or the system will perform in the future. Okay. Yeah. Even if you know about the GPU of the NVIDIA, they're what? They're the example of the digital twin technology. So even if I talk about the companies, then you will surprise that BMW, okay, and other they're using this concept of the digital twinning, where the high processing hardware are being required. Okay, and so far you have even noticed that the main important aspect of the AI is the predictive analytics, where through prediction you are trying to work on it and you can do the prediction for the future just to identify the problem or just to find out the factor that might be helpful you to work with the solution of the problem. Okay, and in addition to this, after digital twin, we can use this AI for the personalization. So when I'm saying for the personalization, it means, you know, if you remember about the recommender system, where actually by using this AI, you're suggesting pupils that, okay, you are looking for this, you can try this also. Yeah. And not only for the shopping, you can uh, you know use the bot, you can use the chat bot to give the answer of whatever question in which they are confused. Yeah. Or what you can do, you can use this AI as the entertainment tool, where you know uh, by using this AI, when you'll be using this AI, you can use it for grow in the filmmaking, where the movies companies may use it to do the audience analysis. For example, right now what is happening, the pupils are, if suppose that a movie is getting flop, so might be that it is because the director or the filmmaker has not recognized the audience, has not recognized the like and dislike of the audience, and that's why the theme on which they have made this movie, it was not liked by the audience. So this AI can be used for tuning the audience analysis, as well as this can be used to find out the best stories for the next movies. Yeah. So, lot of things we can use as a part of the entertainment when you want to uh, personalize the things. You just want to connect a person, and you just want to show him that, okay, we are here for you. Like, that's just to create the personal belongingness. This AI can be used, just like we have seen as the in the entertainment. And not only this AI can be used in the workplace also.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, are you presenting something?
Yes.
So the screen isn't visible.
And I'm explaining since last 15 minutes, and nobody has told me. Very good.
So from last 15 minutes, I thought you were trying to explain something, but now I realize you were trying to present something.
Yeah. And you see, even not only this, yes, you see. Okay, anyway.
Sorry, sir, we didn't realize.
No issue, yes, no issue. But whenever we talk about the theoretical point, then even if I will not be sharing, then it's okay. So even this you can use this AI at the workplace also, where this AI tools will continue to be an option for improving the engagement of the employee through team communication software. Yeah. And you'll be surprised that most of the companies are using this AI concept, where this AI is seeing the improvement in the employee productivity. Yeah. And not only this, just because of promoting the automations also, there's some improvement in the productivity of the employee, as well as it has been improved the communication between the employee. Okay. So not only this, after that, we have what? We have AI in the voice technology. So when we are talking about the voice technology, so when we are talking about the AI in voice technology, we can talk about the voice biometrics. Yeah. So the more businesses will be exploring this biometric or this voice authentication for identity protection. Yeah. So instead of you're pushing the password, or you're entering the pin, instead of that, on the basis of your voice, the we can do the authentication. This is just like we have the fingerprint. We can say it as a voice print. So and what will happen from your recorded sample, when you will speak, your recorded sample will be matched with your input. And if the match will be done, if there is a match, then the authentication will take place. You'll be authorized to get the access. Yeah. It might be just to, mark the attendance, or it might be just to unlock your devices. Yeah. And even I tell you, right now, there is a lot of banks who has started to use this voice recognition system, and they're allowing their clients to access their accounts through speech authentication. Although there might be some pros and cons, but still they're using this. And not only this, you can use this as a voice cloning. Can anyone tell me what is the clone?
यस सर, वो मतलब सेम वॉइस बना के फिर देना।
मतलब एक तरीके से डुप्लीकेट कह सकते हैं ना, डमी।
हाँ सर, अभी iOS 17 रिलीज हुआ सर, तो उसमें देखने को मिला ये।
अच्छा।
हाँ सर, कल ही रिव्यू देख रहा था iOS 17 का, तो सर उसमें मतलब उसका रिव्यू में पढ़ा सर, मतलब सेम टू सेम, मतलब वो करीब 12 या 14 घंटा का टाइम लेता है, उसके बाद फिर वो सेम वॉइस क्लोन बना के देता है।
Very good. So that means I can say that this AI can use a person's voice sample to generate new audio, isn't? And although this has the positive aspects that it can be used in the uh, film industry, video games, and others, but somewhere it will contradict to this voice biometric. Yeah, this voice cloning will increase the look after of this voice biometric. That somewhere we should have some option that no cloning could be applied to your biometric. Yeah, and even we can create a voice bank through this voice cloning. We can have the voice bank so that multiple hybridization could be done. Yeah. For example, say that you are maintaining a voice bank where the voice of the Amitabh Bachchan and Sumit Singh both have been stored. Now we can just combine this frequency and we can come up with the another frequency. So that could also be done. Yeah. So lot of things are there, and you can see here that the mainly they are being used for the prediction, or mainly they are being used for using a futuristic development, where right now the AI needs improvement we are coming up with. And sometimes, I used to think that where is the end of this? Where is the end of this? So at that time, I just used to think that we have started now. We are in the starting phase. Even whatever things you are seeing right now, they are just, you can say that the takeoff stage of the AI. Still AI is not flying. Still AI is not flying. Okay. And the most important thing is that you can use this AI in the medicine. Like say that you can use in the precision medicine. What is this precision medicine? Anyone? So here, that just like your AI optimizes the electronic health records, your medical professionals can deliver the targeted diagnostic, and they can develop the patient specific drugs, or they can customize the treatment plan through the use of the AI. Yeah, and somewhere whatever the side effects are being generated through the CT scans or any scanning technique, just like X-ray or anything, that could also be somewhere reduced by using this precision medicine. Yeah, and not only this, somewhere we can promote the virtual clinical trial. Means just to see the efficacy of the vaccination, or just to see the efficacy of any particular drug, instead of trying them on the living body, we can have the virtual clinical trial. Yeah, and when we would be using this, somewhere lot of things would have been improved. Even we can use this AI in terms of the emotions also. We will say that emotional AI technology. So what is this emotional AI technology? So here, on the basis of the emotion recognition technology, means where your AI could be able to recognize the emotions of the person. Somewhere it will be helpful to fight with the depression. Right now, even the pupils are with you, they are laughing, they are just talking to you, and even you cannot recognize that they're fighting with the depression. So this emotional AI can be very helpful there, where it will just, on the basis of the emotions it has encountered of a person, it can conclude whether the person is in depression or what is the mood of a person. Yeah. So yes, I always admire the role of AI in medicine, where lot of life can be saved just because of the virtual clinical trials, and lot of happiness could be given on the basis of this emotional AI. Okay, and not only this, we can use this AI in the agriculture also. Yeah, in the AI agriculture, how you will be able to do the crop price prediction. Yeah, even still, uh, our farmers does not know that when their the crops price will be at its peak, when the crop price will be at its low amount. And right now, these brokers, this mediator, what they are doing, they're just purchasing the crops. They are just purchasing this yield at the time of the when they are in the the use or the massive amount, and then they just purchase at that time, and then after, when the shortage of the crops are being started, then they just start to take the price at their own fix. Yeah, and that's why when the farmer will be knowing that, okay, this is the time you will not be getting the appropriate price, then you can do one thing: you just hold for some time. Yeah, you just hold it for some time, and after 1 or 2 months, might be you'll be getting the right price for this crop. So there must be a crop price predictor through which your crop price can be predicted for the coming year, for the next 12 months. Yeah. Do you know what is drip irrigation?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Where instead of supplying the water to all the area of the plant, we are just supplying the water at the root of the plant only. And if we can have certain type of indicator that will somewhere tell us that, okay, right now the amount of water is sufficient, and even if the indicator can tell us, okay, uh, right now the plants require the water. So a lot of things are there, and I just appreciate this Ministry of HRD who has come up with this Smart India Hackathon. Yeah, here what we are doing, we are just coming up with the different problem statement. That problem statement might be coming from any ministry, or that can be from any industry on which you people are working. The students are working to build the prototype. So I always, admire this initiative. It was really a good initiative, where the problem was identified by the ministry, and the students are working to find out the solution of this. Because not only me, not only the government, everybody knows that these fresh minds, the student minds, will always lead to get some innovations. These fresh minds will always lead to find out some innovative ideas. And whenever these experienced people will be there, then somewhere they will be roaming towards their experience. whatever they have seen in the past, they will be roaming towards them only. While whenever there will be the fresh minds, whenever there will be the student, and they will be working on the problem, then they can come up with some fresh idea. Okay, so in this way, this AI can be used everywhere. But as I've told you, that use of this AI in terms of the ethical issue is really a very responsible job. While using this AI, you have to be responsible. You don't have to use this AI in an unethical manner. Yeah. Okay. And we are the social animal. We know that what is right and what is wrong. So on the basis of the ethical, on the basis of our the mindset, this is we who is going to decide that whether this AI will be considered as a the revolution to generate the comfortness in our life, or it should be a disaster in our life. So see, whenever we use a new technology, whenever we use a new concept, the use of this, the direction in which we are using it, decides that whether it is useful or whether it is disastrous. Okay, and at that time you cannot blame on the technology. You will always have to take this blame on ourselves. Yeah, because we were the person, we were the people who has decided its direction, that in which direction it has to be used. Okay, same thing. You see the nuclear power. Same nuclear power, you're using it to generate the power, or you're using it to create the bomb. So at that time, you cannot blame to this nuclear energy that it has bring destruction. No. This is we have used it in terms of the construction as well as the destruction. So we cannot blame to this nuclear energy. This is we who has to take this blame, who has to take this responsibility, that whatever is being good, that is okay. Whatever is disaster, it was just because of us. Yeah. I hope that makes sense, everyone. So this is all about the last module of the artificial intelligence. Okay. Now, friends, if you remember, I have shared you one PDF file and 2 PPT. And I told you that just go through with this file and tell me if you have any question. So I'm expecting that today you're going to ask some question if you have any doubt. If you have any question, you please ask to me. Because we have completed our course. And I told you that this Saturday and Sunday will be for doubt. It will be for doubt. Because, if you say that how you will be talking about the summary of AI. So the summary of AI means you're going to revise the things. And again, I tell you guys, knowing the things and explaining them is 2 different things. Explanation or explanation power will only come when you would have done the revision. Yeah, and you got the time in between this to work on it. Yeah. So if you have any question, then guys, please ask me.
सर थोड़ा NLP के बारे में बताइए.
NLP. Okay. See, first of all, when we talk about this NLP, so it's a what? It's natural language. Although in computer technology, we used to discuss English as a natural language. Yeah, but right now you cannot say, because in the Amazon and whatever the e-commerce websites are there, they're using the regional languages also. But right now, when we are talking about this NLP, we'll be somewhere focusing towards the English. So somewhere you'll be working on this natural language, that is the where the instruction will be given to the computer, to the machine in your own language, and it will directly act upon on the basis of that instruction. Yeah, that might be just because of the that might be on the basis of the voice, but basically even we are using voice, but actually you are giving the instruction to some words. So somewhere your machine should be able to recognize those words. Yeah, even if you see, when we are talking about the chatbot, where you're asking some question and your machine is answering them. So each and everything that you are using, it's actually on the basis of the natural language processing. Yeah, not only this, even when we talk about this NLP, so where your computer will be able to understand the text data, as well as it will be able to recognize whatever words we have spoken, that your computer should also be able to recognize it. And the main application of the NLP is, first, through NLP we want to do the sentiment analysis. Yeah, sentiment analysis means what? Suppose you are giving some review. You're just giving some reviews on Amazon or anywhere, and say that you want to purchase any item on Amazon. And right now, you know that it has been the tendency that people first read the review and then after they purchase the item. So suppose there are 20,000 reviews. So what is the option? The first option is just to read all the reviews one by one, or the second option is what? Just access this review and apply sentiment analysis on it. Yeah, access this review and apply sentiment analysis of it. So I just use two words. One, just to access this review. So accessing the data, accessing the text data from the web is called as web scraping. Yeah, it is called as web scraping, and you can explore it. The library that is used here, it is called as Beautiful Soup. This is the Python library through which you just try to access the data from the web. Okay, and then you can do the sentiment analysis of it by using the word cloud, where you just want to know that how or what the customers are thinking about their product after the use. Okay, not only this, what happens sometimes, you may have some ambiguous word. Yeah, so when you have the ambiguous word, you must have some framework, or you must have some library that will be used to deal with this. Yeah, and that is, for that you can learn about the BERT, which is used to help the computer to understand the meaning of the ambiguous words, meaning of the ambiguous languages. Yeah, not only this, suppose You just access some Facebook post. Yeah. And on the basis of that, you just want to see that whether a particular person has done hate speech or not. So that means what? You are just reading the article and you're classifying it whether this article, whether this speech, whether this post is the hate speech or not. So means you're doing the classification on it. Yeah. So somewhere you can do this also. It means you can use this NLP, you can use this text data, and you can use this text data for the predictions also in terms of the classification. Yeah. You can use this to do the classifications. So a lot of things are there. And what I'll tell you guys that you should read this recurrent neural network, because whenever you will try to implement some predictive analysis on your text data, then the RNN is the best way to work on it. RNN is the best algorithm to work with the NLP data. Although if you want to do the prediction in better way, then you have naive Bayes also. This naive Bayes can also be used to work with the NLP data. And you know that whenever you'll be having the text data, in terms of prediction, you'll be using the classification. So the classification of the text, spam filtering, sentiment analysis, these are the things that you can do in case of the natural language processing. Okay. And still, if you want to learn this NLP, you should be somewhere ready to give at least 20 to 30 hours to learn this NLP. Yeah. Although you cannot become the perfect by spending this 20 to 30 hours until unless you are not doing revision. But yes, this 20 to 30 hours can give you each and everything, each and every idea that how this NLP is used, how this NLP can be used in your artificial intelligence. Okay. Any other question? Yes, Sumit. Any other question?
सर मैं ये जानना चाह रहा था कि जैसे अगर मैं कोई मॉडल बिल्ड कर रहा हूँ जैसे कोई हेट स्पीच रिकग्निशन के लिए, और मेरे पास बहुत सारा डेटा है, तो डेटा में से वो एक्सट्रैक्ट कैसे करेगा कि मतलब मेरे लिए ये यूजफुल डेटा और ये वेस्ट डेटा है?
देखो मैं अच्छे दिखाता हूँ. For example, suppose ओके सुमित, अगर सिंपल सी बात है, अगर आपने कोई हेट स्पीच दिया है, if you have given some hate speech, how will I identify that this is the hate speech?
This is what words used.
Use of the words, isn't? That means okay. One thing. Second thing, how will I identify that you are the motivator? You are a good motivator because through this speech you have motivated the people. How will I come to know? Again, by the selection of the words.
Yes, sir.
Isn't? So somewhere, you know, as a part of data cleansing, what will be my job? That suppose this is the article. This is the text data I have. First of all, I'll be just selecting only those words. If suppose my aim is to work with the hate speech. So what I'll do, I'll just select only those words which are somewhere similar to the hate speech. Then how will I come to know that only these words needs to be selected? So what I'll do, before that, I'll be maintaining a text file. I'll be maintaining a text file where all the words that are the hate words or the hate speech words, They will be listed here. And what I'll do, I'll just match this text file. I'll just match the words of this text file with my data. And wherever there will be the match, I'll just keep them into another variable. I'll just append them into a list. And what will happen? I'll be getting the list of words. I'll be getting the list of words where only the hate speech will be there. Are you getting my point, Sumit?
Sir,
Yeah. Now the second thing is that this is the text data. This is the text data which will be in terms of paragraph. And I have told you that if you want to work with if you want to do analysis, if you want to do prediction, your data must be structured one. Means it should be in the tabular form. But right now what has happened? The data that you got, it is in terms of paragraph. So what is your first responsibility, Sumit? You just need to convert it into tabular form.
yes, sir.
There is a term that is called as TF-IDF. Term frequency inverse document frequency. You can use it. You can use it to, convert your text data into tabular one. Okay. So what will happen? First of all, what you did, you just took this word. Okay. And you just converted them into TF-IDF. So that it will become the tabular data. And then you can apply some analysis on it. You can apply some analysis. Until and unless you are not having the tabular data, you cannot do it. Cannot do it. Okay. So I tell you, whenever you want to convert your text data into tabular, two things are taken into account. One is called as bag of words, and another is the TF-IDF matrix. This bag of words is created on the basis of the count vectorizer. And what is the bag of words? Bag of words means, suppose that we have 1,000 reviews. So obviously, can I say that I'm just arranging these reviews row-wise? Okay. And say that there's one review. So whatever unique words were used in this first review, I just arrange them in the column. And if there's any other unique words other than used in the first review, we'll arrange those unique words also in the column. In this way, we'll be getting the bag of words. And where we'll just count the frequency of each words. That suppose good. Good was used for 2 times in the first review. I'll use in the column there will be good, and in the row 2 will be written. Yeah, amazing. Amazing was used in the first row. When the first person has given review, it has used this amazing for 3 times. Second person has not used this amazing, so it will be 0. Although it has used the good as 1. The third person has used this amazing for 1 time. Rest part he has not used. So you can see that in this way, you are creating the tabular data. So a lot of things are there to learn in the NLP. And really, I tell you, see, when you are the student and you have to decide that which technology now you have to learn. So I will suggest you that instead of discussing to anyone, even myself, what you can do, just go in the LinkedIn. In this LinkedIn, go to the job section. And here, just try to see the job related with AI data science. And here, you just read the job description. You just read the job description, and there you will come to know that, okay, I know this, I know this, I know this. Now, most of the companies or maximum companies are talking about this technology. and this I don't know, so I should learn it. And what I will suggest you guys, since more, you know a significant amount of machine learning now, you should explore now this NLP and at least one cloud technology. And I will suggest you that you should go for Azure. That how you can use this Azure to work with data sets. These two things I will suggest you that you should work, NLP and cloud. Because you already know the concept of ML, you know the concept of AI. Now when you'll be knowing the concept of NLP and you'll be knowing the concept of cloud, take my words, guys, you have become the combo. You have become the combo that the company wants. Okay, so again, I'm telling you, don't rely on my words. Don't rely. Just go to any consultancy website, and I will suggest you just go to the Indeed or LinkedIn job section. And just look into whatever profile you're looking for. Say that you're trying to see in the field of data science AI, just look that and then see the job description of the company. And take my words, guys, right now what is happening, you people just discuss to each other and decide that which technology you have to learn. Now onwards, make your habit, instead of deciding in this way, first of all, just ask yourself that in which area you want to make your career. Then just see that if there's the job opportunity in this field, then what kind of expectation is there from the company. Then you start doing preparation of it. Yeah, then you start doing preparation. Not only that, if somebody is saying that you should use AI or you should use data science, that's fine. They are the emerging technology. Everybody is using. But what in this AI? What in this machine learning? What this in the data science? Okay, I have learned this data science. What else? What next? Should I extend this learning in this field, or should I learn something related to it so that all the requirement can be fulfilled in terms of the job? I hope you understand my point, everyone. Yeah, and you will find out that you have worked on the machine learning part, you have worked on the AI, still they want something else, and that will pertain to the cloud, that will pertain to the business intelligence tool, just like Tableau or the Power BI. Okay, everyone. All right. Any other question, everyone? I was expecting that you people will be asking from the file that I have shared. Aman, Bharat, Devanshi, Sumit. Who is there? Yeah. Aman, Devanshi, Krishna, Manav, Rahul, Sanket, Vigya, Yuvraj. Any question? Okay, guys, then do one thing. Yes, Devanshi.
I actually had a question which is not very relevant to what was discussed right now.
Yeah, sure.
But I'm interested in NLP, sir. So would you recommend any online learning resources or something? Because all the knowledge I'm getting is very scattered. So,
NLP related, huh?
yes, sir. Because I have a project in mind and I just wanted to get started on it as soon as possible.
Okay. Give me 1 day time. I'll just find out some link. Okay. So you want to get on the YouTube or any certification course?
So anything is fine. I'm not looking for a certification in general. I just need some background to apply in my project, basically.
Perfect. So I'll just find out the link and we'll tell you.
Okay.
NLP related, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else, everyone?
सर मेरा एक क्वेश्चन था.
हाँ सुमित बताओ.
सर मैं ये कह रहा था कि सर मेरा ब्रांच इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजीनियरिंग है.
हाँ.
और मैंने सर डेटा साइंस वगैरह किया नहीं है, तो मैंने सीधा सर मैंने पाइथन किया और फिर ये जो एआई है आपने बताया सर मैंने वो किया. तो सर इज इट नेसेसरी टू डू डेटा साइंस और चल जाएगा या मैं कर लूंगा?
Sumit,
तो बेहतर रहेगा.
even you have covered the part of data science also. Okay. What I will suggest you that you have worked on the right now you feel comfortable. Don't worry. You know data science. Not to worry about it. You know Python.
सर क्योंकि अभी सर एनपीटीईएल की कोर्सेस लॉन्च होने जा रहे हैं.
सुमित मैं आपको बस एक चीज और सजेस्ट करूंगा. आप कोई एक बिजनेस इंटेलिजेंस टूल भी लर्न कर लो, लाइक टैबली और पावर बीआई.
ओके सर.
और हाँ, इससे पहले आपको लर्न करना है एसक्यूएल. आपका सीक्वेंस ऐसा होना चाहिए, पहले आप लर्न करोगे सीक्वल एंड देन यू विल बी लर्निंग अबाउट द टैबली.
ओके सर.
ओके. और हाँ, ये आपको लर्न करना है, ये आपको सीखना है. See, I'm not a salesperson. I'm just a trainer. I'm associated with the IIT. My job is not to, motivate you to take certification or join the courses from the IIT, to be very frank and honest. But what I will suggest you have to learn this. Whether you just get the certification on it or not, I'm not bothered about it. But yes, I will suggest you that you should be learning this tableau at Power BI or the SQL. आप कैसे सीख रहे हो ये आपकी हेडेक है, क्योंकि एक सर्टिफिकेट तो आपको मिल ही चुका है, मतलब मिल जाएगा. तो आप चाहो तो सर्टिफिकेशन के थ्रू इसको सीखो, चाहो तो आप सेल्फ लर्निंग भी कर सकते हो. है ना?
यस सर.
ठीक है. तो सी मैं फिर कह रहा हूं, is there anyone who belongs to South India? Anyone? Let me check. Sanket, are you from Central or South? Yeah, I got. See, why I was asking, not as the, just इसलिए क्योंकि I was just speaking in Hindi. तो दोस्त मेरा ये कहना ना कि whatever technology you are learning, whatever things, training is going to be completed by tomorrow. Means on Monday we are obviously we are going to meet just to see the progress of the project. Tomorrow there will be the doubt clearing session. But see, my number is always open. ऐसा हो सकता है कि आप मुझे मैसेज करो, मैं आपको उस समय रिवर्ट बैक ना कर पाऊं, बट टेक माय वर्ड्स, मैं आपको रिवर्ट बैक करूंगा जरूर, है ना. विदिन 24 आवर्स मैं आपको रिवर्ट बैक करूंगा. आपको कभी भी किसी तरीके का कोई डाउट है, कहीं किसी तरीके का कोई गाइडेंस चाहिए, फील फ्री टू आस्क, है ना. उसमें कहीं भी आप ये मत सोचना कि देखो दो चीजें होती है ना. आजकल क्या होता है कि आप कभी भी कोई कोर्स करते हो या कहीं भी आप जाओ, आप किसी डॉक्टर से सजेशन लो, किसी बिजनेसमैन से सजेशन लो, घुमा फिरा कि वो आपको अपने पास लेके आना चाहता है. ये बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है इस समय, है ना. तो उस चीज से आप बेफिक्र रहो. आई कैन टेल यू दैट वेदर यू रिक्वायर सर्टिफिकेशन और नॉट, आई कैन टेल यू वेदर यू हैव टू लर्न इट, है ना. मैं दोनों चीजें आपको बताऊंगा. ठीक है. और इसलिए मैं आपसे कह रहा हूं, वन सर्टिफिकेशन यू हैव डन, आपको एक आईआईटी का सर्टिफिकेट मिल रहा है, आप चाहो तो इसको एज अपॉर्चुनिटी यूज करके आप कह सकते हो ना कि इसी कंटेंट में मेरा स्किल भी था, इसी कंटेंट में मेरा ये बिजनेस इंटेलिजेंस टूल भी था, आप इसको अपने आप से लर्न कर लो। सी, सर्टिफिकेशन या ऑनलाइन क्लासेस का एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंस होता है। वो इंपॉर्टेंस क्या होता है कि आप फिक्स और बाउंडेड हो कि इस पर्टिकुलर टाइम में आपको बैठना ही बैठना है। अदरवाइज ऐसा कोई चीज नहीं है जो ऑनलाइन अवेलेबल नहीं है, ऐसा कोई चीज नहीं जो यूट्यूब पे कहीं भी अवेलेबल नहीं है। मैं इस चीज पे एग्री करता हूं, लेकिन हाँ, बस ये चाहिए कि आप उसके लिए टाइम नहीं निकाल पाते हो। जब आप कोई कोर्स ज्वाइन करते हो तो एक पर्टिकुलर टाइम पे आप अपने को फिक्स कर देते हो, बाउंड कर देते हो कि आपको मुझे बैठना है ना। बट अगर आपके अंदर ये विलिंगनेस है, लाइक सपोज यू हैव डिसाइडेड टू वर्क ऑन एनी प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट, आई कैन प्रोवाइड यू द लिंक, I can guide you that from where you'll be getting the material, from where you can get the proper resource. I can tell you. और आप सेल्फ लर्निंग भी कर सकते हो। ये मेरा सजेशन है। आपने एआई का सर्टिफिकेशन कर लिया, अब इसके साथ आप कुछ और चीजें कर लो, उसको इसी सर्टिफिकेशन के अंदर दे दो। क्योंकि सी, nobody gives mention in the certificate कि आपने क्या क्या सीखा। ऐसा है क्या? कोई टेबल ऑफ कंटेंट लेके चलते हैं क्या सर्टिफिकेट में? क्यों कृष्णा, देवांशी, सुमित?
नो सर,
ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता ना। दे जस्ट टेल यू दैट यू हैव कंप्लीटेड द एआई फ्रॉम EICT IIT कानपुर, ये तो बताएंगे ना। आप थोड़ा बहुत अपना ऐड कर दो उसमें कि यस सर आई नो इट, हाउ सर, दिस इज माय सर्टिफिकेट वेयर आई हैव लर्न दिस। और आप अपने आप को इतना इतना ब्रशअप कर दो इस चीज में कि आराम से कोई भी क्वेश्चन बने आप उसको आंसर दे सको। ठीक है दोस्त, मेरा नंबर ऑलरेडी है आप लोगों के पास, कभी भी कहीं भी कोई दिक्कत हो आप कांटेक्ट कर सकते हो। ऑलराइट, ऑल्दो दैट डज नॉट मीन वी आर नॉट मीटिंग टुमारो, विल मीट टुमारो, कल भी डिस्कस करना है। और मैं एक्सपेक्ट करता हूं कि आपके जो भी डाउट्स होंगे ना क्वेश्चन से रिलेटेड, मीन्स सिलेबस से रिलेटेड, आप कल पूछोगे। इसलिए मैंने आपको वो पीपीटी और PDF फाइल शेयर किया हुआ। आई होप दैट इज गोइंग टू बी हैपन, isn't Sanket? Everyone, I just want your response in the chat.
यस सर।
All right. So we'll just stop here. Let's meet tomorrow, and tomorrow we'll discuss that. Okay. Bye everyone. Bye bye. Take care.